What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So I seen an article recently and a video on this topic, and basically they were talking about credit card rates and how they're going to go up versus short-term interest rates going down. And I just don't understand this, and I just wanted to get into exactly why they're going up and what you should do if they are going up. So before I start, make sure you hit the like button on this video. Also hit the subscribe button for more videos just like this one. And I do a giveaway every single week. So if you want to know about that giveaway, stick around to the end and you'll hear all about it. So this article comes from MarketWatch / the Wall Street Journal and the video as well. And they're just talking about credit cards and how interest rates are going up, APRs are going up despite short-term interest rates going down. So the Federal Reserve cut short-term interest rates. This is the third time this year. So despite the Federal Reserve cutting these short-term interest rates, you still might see APRs go up. And this is something that I just don't understand. And I mean, I know it shouldn't fall into anybody that's in the credit card community because of the fact that, you shouldn't be paying interest anyways. So whatever the APR is, it doesn't matter. But why are banks looking to raise APR? So when you look at APR, it's determined based on the prime rate and the margin. So what are these two? Well, the prime rate is basically made up by short-term interest rates. So you would think that they would be one and the same, but you also have that margin, and this is what's steadily increasing throughout a number of years. And now they say is going to increase again because banks just want that margin from the short-term interest rates to whatever they charge, and then whatever the difference is, really. They just want that much more profit because banks are horrible. So if you look at it, banks are adding these margins to the prime rate in order to get up to, 17, 30, whatever percent that credit card is at. This is what they're doing. They're adding on that margin. So the short-term interest rate is at, whatever it is, 10%, and then they're adding on 7, 10, 20% to that prime rate. So as you probably know, because you watch my channel and I talk about it all the time, credit cards offer rewards. Basically 2%, 3%, 4%, 5 times back. They'll give you credits. They'll give you so many different things. But even though they're offering these rewards, they're not getting anything in return because people like me, people like us, we're using the credit cards and then paying them off every single month. So we're using them correctly, but banks get the bulk of their money off of the interest. That's where they gain all of their money, actually. Not all of it, but a lot of it. And if they're not gaining money off of interest, then they're not really doing anything. And credit cards, if you're using them the right way, you're not paying any interest. So if you have a bunch of people that are educating people like me, I educate people to understand that they need to pay off their balance every single month so they don't pay interest. If you're educating people, less and less people are starting to pay interest or continuing to pay interest, I guess. So even though credit card debt is still a thing, people that are in massive debt end up not paying the interest anyways because they settle on that. But the people that are not in debt, they pay it off every single month. So it's simple that the banks are not getting enough interest, and maybe they are profitable, but they want to be more profitable. And I understand that people want to be more profitable, or businesses want to be more profitable, but there has to be some sort of line. So if you look at some of these rewards cards that give you $0 annual fee, and they give you 3 times back or 4 times back or whatever, like look at the Propel card from Wells Fargo. This is a $0 annual fee. It gives you 3 times back on a number of areas, and a lot of people are using it the correct way. So they're taking that money, paying bills with it, and then paying off that balance every single month. The bank sees basically nothing because of the fact that they're not paying interest. So that's the way that banks don't want you to use credit cards. They want you to pay interest. They want you to pay as much interest as possible because it helps them out. So if you think the banks are on your side, they're not. They never have been, and they just want you to pay more money than you have to. So if we look at the average APR, and this is the last point that I'm going to make before I get into what I think about the whole situation. If we look at the average APR, it's 17%. It's basically the highest in 25 years. So that means that credit card companies just want to continue to get more and more profits, and they'll keep raising that APR until they can get a crazy amount of interest revenue. So what do I think about this whole situation? I don't think that these APRs should go up, but from an understanding of business, like from my business mind, I understand where they're coming from. If that's where they make the bulk of their money, then find a way to make the bulk of your money. But it just seems like you're taking advantage of people that can't pay off their credit card balance and just making them pay extra money rather than caring about the people and offering a great product like a regular business. So I don't like it. Overall, I don't like it just because they shouldn't be, worried about that margin number too much. Banks should not be worried about profit at all. But, you have these for-profit banks, institutions that care about that bottom line number, that care about the money that they're going to have in their bank account. I just don't like it. I don't like the fact that banks are willing to profit more than, to help out more. They'd rather see people struggle and die than them lose money. And that's what I hate. I hate seeing people in debt. When I see people in debt, I want to help them out. Not obviously give them money, but I want to help them out in understanding how to pay it off and how to minimize the interest. Because for certain banks, you're going to take, like, say, the balance that you have. If you pay off the whole entire balance, you're going to pay a lot less than interest, and you could find a way to pay no interest to that bank, even though you've been paying over time. So if you find a $0 APR card for an intro, you can transfer that balance, and then you don't have to pay anything to that bank or credit card company. You're just paying what you owe and no extra interest charges. So that's what I like to show people, and it just makes it simple. And if these banks are trying to take advantage of you, then you need to make sure they don't see a dime of that interest. And maybe they'll see a dime, but you need to make sure that they see as little interest as possible, especially if you already have a balance. But every month, pay off your balance. So this is what I look at. For the credit card community, it shouldn't affect you at all if you pay off your balance every single month. But for the people that have, outstanding balances and, they keep racking up different forms of credit card debt, then it's just going to be a long road for you unless you seek some sort of help. So that's my video, guys. Credit card rates, they're saying, are going to go up, and just look out for all of that. And it may go up slightly on certain cards, and you may not even notice it. A lot of people don't read the terms of agreement. But you know what? Let me stop with this because I feel like I can go all day with this. But yeah, that's it. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button. Also hit the subscribe button for more videos just like this one. And I do a giveaway every single week. I give away 2 Amazon gift cards at the end of the week. And all you have to do in order to enter that giveaway is just comment on at least one video for the week, like at least one video for the week, and also be subscribed to my YouTube channel. If you do all of those things and you get one ticket in the hat, if you want multiple tickets, then just comment on multiple videos. But that's my video, guys. Thank you for watching again, and I'm going to have to get out of here. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.